Hi y'all. Today we're going to be cooking us some sweet tater pie. The sweet potato pie is a really good dessert. It's an old country recipe. It's one that was passed down from generation to generation. You're probably wondering why I'm talking with this southern drawl. I'm just letting you know how easy it is to sound so fake on the television. So I'm going to try and talk through the whole video with this kind of an accent. So again, we're going to make 2 sweet tater pies, or however many we're going to be able to make with the little taters that we got. The sweet tater and the yam are 2 different pieces of plant. Most folks call yams sweet taters, and sweet taters are sweet taters. They're 2 different ones. There's a bunch of taters out there. There's dictators, there's perpetrators, spectators, there's Idaho taters, there's russet taters. There's a bunch of taters out there, but we're only going to concentrate on sweet taters today, or the yam. This one I'm right here. See this right here? That's a yam, but we call them sweet taters. Can't really tell the difference. They do look different, but they both taste just as good when you put them in a pie. So we're going to talk a little bit about the taters and how to make them. We're going to make some of them for you today. And while our camera is still working, we're going to go ahead and make these pies. Now, we're going to use a few things that you might have around the house. So y'all bear with me. Okay, so here's a few things that we're going to make. We're going to use first, excuse me. We've got us some taters here, some yams. Doesn't matter how much they cost per pound. These are some smaller ones. I usually get them from that Whole Foods place, because you know Whole Foods, it takes your whole check. We're going to need some sugar, like Anton sugar from, you know, that one movie. We're going to need some vanilla extract, that real stuff, not that fake stuff that you can get at that non-union stuff that you can get at the store. My buddy Paula Dean, we're going to need a whole stick of butter. This is actually margarine, but it works the same way anyway. We're going to need a can of this Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk. You got to get the one with the cow on the front. We're just going to need 1 can. I'm going to use a little bit of cinnamon, some eggs. We're going to use the egg yolks, not the whites. So I'll show you how to separate those out. A little bit of nutmeg. The equipment you're going to need is you're going to need a big old pot to burrow them taters in. You got to be able to burrow them taters. Oh yeah, one other thing we're going to need. I would suggest using some of this here kosher salt, because it makes your water burrow a little faster. Yeah, I said burrow. But you're going to need a big old pot to put them taters in. You're going to need a big old bowl for the taters. You're going to need a blender. And obviously, you're going to need one of these here, a mixer. Okay? That's everything that you need to make taters. These sweet tater pies. Oh yeah, you're going to need a couple of pie crust. Now, down in the country where I'm from, you know, that's my hometown. Down in the country, we make our own pie crust, because, you know, we don't have the Piggly Wiggly down there no more. But since I'm up here in Omaha, Nebraska now, and the folks up here, they do a lot of stuff non-union, then we're gonna go ahead and we just purchased a couple of pie crusts from the store, and we're gonna do it that way. So let's get cracking on these taters here. Okay, now the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put some of this electrical stuff out of the way here. Even though we're from the country, we still are gonna wash our hands. We used to do this outside in the well back in the country. Now get yourself your your pot for boiling your taters. Throw a little lukewarm water in there. Warm it up to be lukewarm. Then you're going to take these here taters and just kind of wash them off a little bit. Put them on in that pot so they can burrow. Check your pot. Start putting some water in there. Get yourself some salt. Throw that there salt in there. You only want enough water to cover up them taters. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, the pot's starting to burrow a little bit. Let me go ahead and focus in there. It's starting to burrow. It's been about 5 minutes. That's what you put that salt in there for. Because when you put that salt in there, it gets to burrowing a little faster. You see that there? It's burrowing a little bit. And you want these taters to burrow really, really hard so they get really soft in there. And then what happens is you can just peel the skins off. You want to keep the skins off on them, because if you take them skins off of there while you're burning them, you might melt them all up in that pot down in there. At least that's what I was taught when I was learning how to make these here sweet tater pies. But it sounds good. It sounded good. I know that. So anyway, that's what you want to do. So we'll come back once these are really burning and you can see what's going on in this here pot. Oh yeah, one thing you can do to get your pot to burn a little faster, if you got enough room in there, just put the lid on. It'll bring up the heat in there and it'll make it burrow a little faster. So it's getting pretty hot in there. And I don't know if you can see it still starting to burrow here. I'll just put the lid on. You don't want it to boil over though, boy. So you gotta worry to watch it. Alright. Now, we've got our water boiling. Taters are going in there. The best way to know whether or not a tater is done is when you poke it. Does it stick to your fork like that? I mean, you want to have like the consistency of you want to have them as that consistency of like a mashed potatoes. So this could take a little while, and so what you want to do is you want to cover these up, or you can just let them burn like that, or you can put that lid back on there. Just trying to keep it like that. That way they burrow. I'm barely putting that in there. So that's fork tender, and that's how you want them to be, fork tender. Now what I'm going to do is apply some cold water over the top of them so I can handle them with my hands. I'm going to let them cool, okay? Let your tools to the tip. Like that. I can handle those now. Alright, since we've cleaned our taters off, one other thing we're going to need is a little bag to grab these tater skins in. We're not going to use those. That's what I like to do. Bag it here. And we're we're going to take these here tater skins off. Now, they should just come right off with your hand. You want to get rid of these here tater skins just like that. Try to zoom it in there so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to comment on what that looked like. This is a family show. Anyway, these taters are still going to be kind of hot on the inside. That's all I'm going to do. Let's get rid of these here tater skins. Alright, so now we've got all our taters peeled. Now it's time for us to start adding our other stuff together. Okay? One thing I like to do is I like to take a fork and just start cutting these taters up. Just like that. They should just come right on apart. Now the next thing we're going to add is our stick of margarine butter. Again, what I would do is I get margarine, no trans fat, none of that other stuff. Starts to melt. It should melt really fast because it's all buttery. When you start mixing this up, it's going to start smelling like sweet taters. Really smell like. Now, you want to add your Nella. You want to get 2 teaspoons of that stuff there. I'm not supposed to be telling y'all what this is in here now. I'm just going to throw some stuff in there. One teaspoon. Uh-oh. Don't mess up the vanilla. 2 teaspoons vanilla, right? Remember, it's good stuff. It's the real stuff, right? You want to mix in your sugar. Let's start mixing them up here. There we go. Can you see that, boys and girls? You might think you're done, but you're not done yet. Alright. You're going to get your can of condensed milk. This stuff can get really messy. So you got to be kind of careful with it. Some sticky stuff here. But you want to get all that milky goodness out of there. And you'll notice that the consistency starts to change, as well as the color. Alright. Like I said, you got that egg yolk in there, right? All you're going to do is you're just going to take it. Now you got an egg yolk. Toss that egg yolk on in there. You're not going to use an egg wash for anything, so it really doesn't matter. I'll do it again here. Take that egg, crack that egg in half. You got your yolk right there. And just stir it up there. Swish it between the two. Now you got an egg yolk right there. Toss it on in there. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. My phone ringing. Hello? How you doing? I'm doing just fine. No, ma'am, I ain't got you on speakerphone because I'm making a sweet tater pie and I'm videotaping myself. I'm videotaping myself. You from the country? Don't you understand what I'm saying? Well, hold on. Let me turn off my southern twang. Okay, how are you? That's my business twang. What? That's my business twang. I'm gonna be on the Food Network with that twang. Yeah, I'm gonna replace the Neelys. No, them too. Yep, I'll replace them. That's fine. Whatever you want to kill. Doesn't matter. Well, bring something home different then. Well, bring something different home then. I'm making sweet tater pie now. Well, if you get me off the phone, it might be. Okay. Okay. Baby, come on now. I'm in the middle of trying to make this pie, for real. Okay. All right. Love you too. Bye. Now anyway, I'm gonna do two more. This works best on warm eggs. You want to take your eggs out of the refrigerator and let them warm up. It's much easier to crack the shells. All right, so while breaking the yolk, I break there. Crack that egg open, just like that. All right. Just put it on over there. See that membrane? It'll come right on over there. See that right there? I got an egg yolk right there, all by itself. All right. These, you're not gonna use them. I'm gonna mix those there in as well. All this here, nutmeg. Some cinnamon. My wife said that I don't do a good southern accent. There's some nutmeg right there. All right. Now, you see this here? How it's all stringy looking right there? You'll see why we're going to use that blender in a minute. Let's keep mixing this up here. Alright, if you tried to eat these right now, you made a pie out of this, you see all these here strings on there? Nobody wants to eat that stuff in their pie. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a blender. And we're just going to mix that up really, really good. This would be a good time for you to get your pie crust out. Like I said, I'm just using store-bought. You got to be real gentle with these puppies. All right, now put that up there. Oh Lord. Hello. Hey, Pastor. Not much. How you doing? All right, I'll tell you, tarnations. Anyway, so got my stuff here ready to go, and I'm going to use this here measuring cup. I'm going to measure out. Now this part gets a little messy. You want to take your time with this here. And don't overfill it, because this stuff it gets so thick that it won't mix in there. Chop it up a few times. And puree it. Up in there, nice and smooth. I got it on whip, so that's gonna chop up all that mix in there. Now, see that there? Now you can pour it, nice and smooth. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna take that there, just pour it on in there. Just like that. Then you spread it on out there. And let's check this here pie. Ooh, Nelly. It's got the puff up in there. Alright, we got a couple of sweet tater pies. My batter's about to die. There's the pies there. They just gotta cool, and then we'll be able to serve them up. And that's how you make sweet tater pie.